We've managed to sort out this lobby a little bit better. We've got 2 casters, that'll be me and Davide, and we've got 3v3. So on the Dire up there, we've got Lua, Proton, and Mordic Fire, and down there on the Radiant, we've got Umarg, K-Drama, and Elsa the Queen. I keep thinking I know the name Elsa the Queen from something, like a fantasy book or something like that, possibly something by David Eddings, or I don't know, back of the mind. Interesting here, we keep getting this Keep with a Light pickup in a 3v3. Now, what we were saying in the last stream with that is maybe actually Cottle's a pretty good solo laner just from the ridiculous harass he can get off from Illuminate. But he kinda needs to go mid. In a side lane, what he would normally depend on is the action going on somewhere else. He can sneak up behind the trees and rocket off and Illuminate. If he's solo in a side lane, because of the curves in a side lane and the fact that a lot of people just tend to get wraparound vision, there's a lot more mobility than there is at mid. Wow, and a Crystal Maiden pickup. Very interesting play here from the Dire. My gut is telling me that they are possibly this was a result of a balanced shuffle, and maybe I don't know these guys well enough yet, but that surprises me. I think, but now in the draft, I mean, they have taken 3 heroes which I regard as essentially supports. Naga, a bit more debatable maybe. Whereas Radiant have taken 3 carries. So, all bets are on. All bets are on. And as I say, there's a lot of people here that I either don't know very well or haven't played with hugely recently, like Elsa here. Haven't played with him for a little while, which is a shame. But yeah.
And I'm back, sorry about that.
Hey man, just going over the picks and stuff. Interesting things.
Lua on the Naga? Yeah, Lua's on the Naga. Proton on the Crystal Maiden.
Right?
I guess I appreciate that.
You do? I don't.
It'll make the game more interesting. I think it'll be fun. If he goes around getting monster kills as Crystal Maiden, do you realize how awesome that'll be to watch?
What I really want to see
not a bad sniper.
is
to see what's gonna happen there.
I want to see one of them on up on the cliffs, like around here,
Mordic Fire. Ugh.
or down there. I want to see Crystal Maiden on the top of that, doing an ult and hitting all of the Dire team, all of the Radiant team.
I really want to see Crystal Maiden murder in this game.
Just do well. That would be amazing. It's I was saying this is a result of a balanced shuffle, but I think I don't know these guys all that well, and the ones I do know, some of them I haven't played with very well. But I think Dire got very good players. I'm not too sure about this in this instance, but I am quite surprised that's a result.
I don't know K-Drama or Elsa. I know Umarg. He's a good player. I mean, he's not Proton, but he's a good player. I don't know. He's just such a good person. He's such a nice guy that like I can't imagine him not being. In my mind, he's the greatest player ever because I think he's the nicest person.
Let's see this.
You could not ask for a better teammate than Umarg. You genuinely could not.
That's high praise. High praise.
And you know me. I am all about the team, and I just am crazy about Umarg's teammate skills.
Oh well, that's high praise. Well, interesting then. Maybe this is a lot more evenly balanced than I thought. We're thinking about it actually. Kay and Elsa have both been impressing me like hugely lately.
Proton and Lua are both. Those are good players.
So we got CM Pudge. What? I mean, that's my question. Just what? You would only see this in the 3v3.
I'll admit it.
Seems harassing the fuck out of Pudge. That's what I'm seeing so far. I mean,
sure.
As is so often with Pudge, the question is, will he hit his hooks?
Yes.
That's the question.
But you know, there's hooks that are kind of pretty good and maybe get off a bit of a kill. There's hooks that get a bit of a gank. Pretty much any hook on Proton is going to take off. A bit of a kill, or moving towards a kill. Bit of a kill.
Like this, kills are just kills, so they're not like some are like bit of a kill and some are actual kills. They all count.
They all count. I guess what I'm trying to get at in my roundabout way here is just Proton. I think he could, even if the hook wasn't, you know, definitely going to secure the kill, there only need to be 2 of them, and Proton will die. He's just got such low health that a hook into rot. Massive problems. Mordic Fire asking for
quelling blade. Oh my goodness.
Up there on the Naga
Laser
Siren.
fucking him up. The Quelling Blade is aggressive. That's gonna be a Radiant, but he's gonna have trouble getting any type of last hits in that lane versus the Sniper.
It's true, and I mean, I guess the Quelling Blade is partly to counter that. Also, does the benefit pass on to illusions? I think it doesn't.
I believe it does, but he's 3
doesn't.
Speaking of Naga's,
Sniper though finishing off his Wraith Band already and having the makings of a wand.
also a great pick here because Sniper's weakness is that he can just get rushed in lane. But when you don't have any supports, he can just sit there and right click you all he wants, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Exactly. I mean,
his only real option to harass against Sniper is mirror image into Riptide. He's gonna get murdered here.
I mean, my recent newfound attempt to bring Spirit Breaker back into the game has had a patchy start, but I think 3v3 amazing hero. 3v3 he is an amazing hero because you've got so much presence on other lanes where the outnumbering is so important.
And I mean this in the nicest possible way. And probably every draft that I've been with you for the last 2 weeks, well not week, for the last week, you said that for, not in all situations, but for that situation, Spirit Breaker is an amazing hero.
As I said, I'm trying to bring him back. Although,
which is fine. Work your stuff, get stuff done, that's fine. But I've said that about basically everyone.
Yes, and I think it was a mistake in serious matches.
I don't think it was a mistake.
When it works, it works so well, so well. It's like Broodmother. But yeah, last hits here. So Crystal Maiden coming up way up ahead against the Pudge, but Pudge with more denies. So he might. Oh, interesting though. Proton with a haste rune. Oh, just wore off. I missed the action. I'm missing the action, David.
And this Sniper is just gonna tear this Naga Siren apart in lane. 14 and 5. Naga Siren's just about to be dead. Sniper was a very good pick from Uark.
Umark on level 5. So yeah, 500 more experience, and we'll be looking at headshots coming out. Surprised Proton didn't deny that catapult.
Bottom tower is being attacked. You're really losing now.
Oh no, the hook! The hook just missed mid. When that would have been.
The hooks miss.
I don't think it would have been a kill.
In these 3v3 games, if you rotate out of lane and don't get kills, that's bad. That's a problem.
Was there a rotation there?
Yeah, Razor was rotating mid to try to help Pudge on Crystal Maiden.
Oh right, ouch.
Absolutely
yes, though that's not good. And he's
But
what's he got being sent out?
Is probably far back.
Wow, he's just having a shield sent out to him. He's got a wand, 2 tangos, and a clarity, and 100 gold. So Razor not getting the farm he needs.
I know I said this last time, but I was right. But the die needs to do something because they're about to have a lot of issues in this game. I mean, Lewis is getting some last hits now, which is good, but Sniper is just—he's starting to snowball.
Listen, middle.
I mean, Pudge doing fine, he's got. Oh wow, look at that though. He's got Dismember now. If he can get that off, he'll get a kill. But he's now online, as far as I'm concerned. He'll be able to do things pretty soon, whether or not he gets a kill or not.
Be smarter with his hook selection. You can't just throw them out there like that.
Ooh, Lure almost going down. Sniper begging for. I'm really surprised we didn't see an assassinate there. He's got his ult now.
I'm surprised he didn't. Yeah, he should have taken it. Lua knows it.
355 damage. Lua sitting on 250 health. He's gonna die if he shows his face. Oh, just enough now. Well, yeah, but
he's gonna go in that lane, the same thing's gonna happen.
I mean, they've got
to like switch with Keeper or something. I don't know. This is not gonna work.
Keeper heading top, it looks like, but maybe setting up for a gank.
Gonna try to go up
Certainly, Proton needs to. Here we go. Then we're gonna see an Illuminate here on the Pudge, getting fairly low. Unfortunately, just not enough. All it manages to do is get one last hit for the Mordic, and I think Proton could really have done with those. Going phase boots. He really likes those boots.
Oh, phase boots on Crystal Maiden. Oh.
Legit strat.
Illuminate. Not good timing there. Not well coordinated.
Much unfortunate. And unfortunately, Razor here too low to really take advantage of the free lane. So it's a good timing for the rotation there from Mordic. I guess he knew Razor was too low to...
I actually think that Tranquil Boots are a very good option in 3v3 games because you're going to spend a lot of time roaming. They're not, well, not a good option, but they're a better option than they are in the otherwise.
I would agree. I mean, I'm not anti-Tranquil Boots anyway, the way some people seem to be, but
Not as anti-Tranquil Boots as some people are. I don't think they're that bad, depending on your hero.
I think Umar could definitely actually be just spamming Assassinate right now. I mean,
Yeah, he probably should be.
it's a great way to finish, but especially if you're going to skill without Shrapnel.
And again, this is yeah, I agree. And this is an example of how you have to realize that it's 3v3 vote. It's not like you need to save it for a different kill that's going to come up. You have one hero you're going to target. Your goal is to just output as much damage and harass as you can.
Absolutely, and I mean, you know, it would literally, with a 20-second cooldown, it would be a question of Assassinate, Lua has to get back. Lua inches forward again, Assassinate again. Lua's either dead or has to go all the way back to the fountain.
Pudge is going to go for a hook on Coddle at bottom lane.
Let's have a... Oh, Coddle goes into the side chop and TPs. Oh, the unfortunate.
He's like, I'm not feeling this.
Pudge doesn't know. Sniper finishing off Naga there. Could have been a bit earlier, I think.
That was,
But,
that was on its
good
way,
job.
sooner or later. I don't know, this Snipers, I don't know what they're going to do against him. I think they need to send Proton top for Sniper. I mean, they're probably not talking about it, they're just strategizing, but if they were smart, they would send him top for Sniper because he's the only person who's going to be able to handle that lane.
Will he be able to handle the lane though? I mean, I'd be tempted more to...
I don't know.
Because he can't ult.
Sniper is really good in 3v3. Because if you can't rush him, what are you going to do? That's Sniper's weakness.
All three Dire heroes here at the mid.
One lane harass.
Getting the hook there on Mordic Fire. K-Drummer backs off rather than using Dismember, but Razor's ready to go in. Proton gets a Frostbite off on him. K-Drummer wants the hook, but there's people in the way. Oh, Proton getting a kill there on Razor. Sniper finishing off Coddle. So a first kill on the board there for Dire. That's great. But yeah, as you say, Sniper's going to be the...
Sniper's already in this lane, forcing Naga out again. Naga's like, please. Beg of you.
Let me farm. Heading top now, I think, just to try and soak up some gold.
Sniper just immediately heads back up there.
Sniper 200 goals away from finishing Yasha. So soon there'll be 3 of them.
Sure what Lua's going for here.
Here we go, Proton versus Sniper. This is what you were calling for. There comes the Frostbite. Just a bit of harass. Unfortunately, that was a lot of creep harass there.
Oh, very close.
Can't come close.
Almost got the kill.
And if he stays in vision for much longer, he'll... Yeah, back up, back up. Radiant now, messing around in the jungle, okay.
I think they just needed to do that earlier. It's too late now. Umar has 4,000 net worth. Highest on Dire's Crystal Maiden with 2,300. Well, 2,400 almost.
Yeah, ouch. I mean, the rest of the Radiant team falling behind though. I mean...
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you shut down the Sniper is always going to be a valid question. I totally agree.
You have to rush him. They need to like...
But 3v1 is always going to go one way. If the Dire can outfarm the other two...
Right. I think they need to... Maybe they just abandon the lane that he's in? I don't know. Coddle is probably the best hero, but he's also the least farmed.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he should...
Sniper was a great pickup.
I would think that Coddle staying in the background and being careful... Oh, here we go, Pudge. Wants something.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Doesn't take it. Nothing to say. Coddle standing in the jungle, firing Illuminates in, I would have thought could get last hits and harass. And that's the best strategy I can come up with to deal with the Sniper. Hook is close, but no cigar.
K-Drummer, for someone who plays Pudge a lot, considering how good his Invoker was, I'm surprised he didn't play that again. I think his Invoker is a lot better than his Pudge. He seems to love his Pudge though.
I think, especially looking at the Dire picks, that people are playing for fun. He's got the hook. I don't think he needs to stop here with a haste rune. With a haste rune, you run in, you dismember, and you save the hook for the chase.
He's gonna get her. As soon as she gives him a chance, he's gonna go for it.
Missing top.
She should have seen him come up with the ward, though.
He can just circle round and get the dismember off and save the hook, though. What's he doing?
Oh, I think the haste is gone.
And then the hook is wasted. I think that's
decision making from either person.
my thought there is just, if you can do it without the hook and save the hook, do it. The hook is not a necessary start to the combo. It's not like it stuns or silences or something. If you can get in and dismember, do it.
Invisibility.
But I don't play Pudge.
I'm surprised. Naga going very ungreedy here. Went a killer. I expected Lua to rush the Radiance, but he doesn't seem to be going for it.
Well, I suppose AoE damage may be less useful here. Proton here with an Invis rune looking to get Umag.
They're double teaming the Coddle and the Crystal Maiden. They need to put pressure on the sniper.
All three Radiant heroes down here though. This gank Proton's hoping for doesn't have a huge amount of time left on invisibility. He needs to make a move or back out. Yep, there we go, backing out.
Gonna back out. Naga just needs farm. I mean, Naga can out-carry anyone here with enough farm. But she needs to figure out what she's going. She's buying wards and stuff. I guess she's buying wards because she needs Pudge. She needs to figure out what her build is.
Pudge here getting a great hook, hooking Mordic right over to the other side of the map. Get the dismember. It's not a guaranteed kill yet. Oh, not enough mana, and now Proton popping his ult on Crystal Maiden just to harass back. Razor overexposed though, about to walk into an Illuminate. The Pudge hook missing. Razor almost dead. Proton desperate for this kill. So desperate.
Oh, Nova
Ooh.
with 6 health.
6 health.
6 health on Razor.
Wow. Wow. Unfortunately, K-Drum are also looking much in pain. And that's what I'm saying, like, I mean, they need to come up with a plan to counter the sniper, unless they can just do better than the entire Radiant team. And, you know, then you've even got the option of just Kotl and CM go play with sniper while Naga gets free farm or something.
That's what I think was working best for them. Basically, they need to put Kotl and Sniper in whatever lane Sniper is, and then let Naga farm everywhere else. Because they don't really have anything that can stop Naga, unless Pudge gets off some really good hooks. But, they need to stop Sniper, and they need to let Naga farm.
Absolutely. I mean,
they need the two of them together can do that. But Sniper, if you just let him just sit there and be in lane or whatever, you kind of do his thing.
Absolutely. And I mean, the other thing is, even if it gets to the stage where Sniper, you know, just has Deso and 100 other things and can finish off Naga fairly easily, Naga can split push in quite terrifying ways as well.
Naga doesn't have to engage with Sniper.
Yeah, exactly.
If they can survive enough for Naga to get some good items up, but she needs to figure out what item she's going for. I don't know.
And the teams need to realize that teleports are much more important here, and it'll increasingly be so as the game goes on. You know, in a normal game, you've got a tower gets pushed, you've got 5 teammates who can come in there and defend it. 3v3, you've only got 2 teammates and you.
I assume Sniper's going for the Shadow Blade, but he got the Claymore first, before the Shadow Amulet.
That's...
Not sure I follow why.
I'm...
3v3 game, but I don't know why exactly he did that.
Would you generally go for the Shadow Amulet first? I tend to buy the Claymore myself.
Shadow... Oh, I definitely suggest the Shadow Amulet personally, in the vast majority of cases, because that invisibility, even if it's static invisibility, is going to be a lot more useful than the damage. The damage is nice, and plus the Shadow Amulet costs more, and you know, it's generally best to get the more expensive item first.
That is very true. They're looking to gank the sniper top. I'll come back to that in a sec.
This is a good decision. This is a good decision. Yep, they should be able to get him.
Proton, they're holding off on the frostbite, and that's what secures them the kill.
They keep it on you. That's the thing you need to do against Sniper. You need to rush him. He can't do anything to you if you just rush him. He's like a drow on steroids.
Yes, very good analogy there.
Yeah,
the thing about Shadowblade, I've gone off Shadowblade massively recently. It used to be something I would build.
I agree. It's much worse than it used to be. Well, it got a really big nerf. People forget how big the 6.79 Shadowblade nerf. I mean, if you remember that, it used to be that everyone went Shadowblade, but I think they over nerfed it.
Well, here's the thing: it wasn't a problem even before the nerf. It wasn't a problem with the Shadowblade itself. It was how it was used, and I think it was used much too much. because it is an initiation item. You're not against anybody with a bit of skill. You're not going to be able to use it to get away ever, because people should be carrying dust.
Yeah.
So spending 1600 and then not using it, except when you're about to get killed, and then using it and then getting dusted, that's not how you use it. I pretty much now only build it, certainly only build it as core on Kunkka, because I don't even rate it that much as an initiation
I think
item.
it's useful on people like Legion Commander or Ursa, who similarly use it for initiation.
Okay,
It
yeah,
has a lot
sure.
of usefulness on those two heroes.
I can see where you've got to start off by getting close and getting the slow or the fuel off. I can see that. Kunkka, it's great because, you know, forget the fact that they might be able to see you.
Another hook on Crystal. Take it now, take it now. There it is.
And there's the dismember. Quite a tanky Crystal Maiden, but goes down.
He took way too long to take that. Yeah, he did take a long time to kill her.
And Razor denying bottom tower. Proton there calling finally on the Pudge, landing a hook on him.
I'm with Proton on this one. Both slaves.
Sniper getting top tower.
But that's actually good for Lua. This is gonna mean
Much safer farm.
In this lane and gonna let her farm.
Yeah, much safer farm.
She's going for the Vanguard. Naga, who has a name for this build? I can't remember what it is. Battle Naga or something like that. I was kind of hoping we were gonna see the Radiant Naga.
I'm kind of confused by these items. Maybe you can explain it to me, just because I can't see what any of these build into. So she's gonna run out of inventory space before.
She's building a Vanguard next.
Okay, but she's got a Blade of Alacrity and a Magic Stick sitting in the stash.
Oh, the Blade of Alacrity because she's going for Diffusal Blade. Often you don't finish the Vanguard because you don't really need it. Ooh, another good kill from Pudge. You don't really need the Vanguard early on, and so you get the Ring of Health to help you regen and stay in lane, and then you build Diffusal Blade and then go for Vanguard. It's a sort of standard Naga build. That or the Radiance Rush.
I want to see if I can get K to give me a taunt. Where's K gone?
Oh, Razor's coming around. Naga's gonna TP out. Should be fine.
Give me a taunt, Pudge. Give me a taunt. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be watching the
Does
taunt.
he have the taunt?
We didn't get
Is he
the
a
taunt.
taunter? Did he have it? Did he have the... What
He-
taunt does he have?
Shake your moneymaker. Oh, Mordic almost running into Pudge. Just throw the hook. I don't know if he knows it's. Oh,
It takes
no.
way too long to take his hooks. He really... I don't know if he's just hesitating or if it's a reflex thing. Oh, and someone has my MLG wards. There are some sick wards.
Sniper, of course, now having the range to just
Elsa has.
take down any tower that isn't being actively defended.
Sniper is so underrated. Although I don't think shrapnel build, best build, but whatever.
Yes, I've had phases with Sniper. I used to love him, then I hated him. Then I found out about the shrapnel build, and well, actually no. Then I got pwned.
Amazing.
Then I got pwned by the shrapnel build. Oh, interesting here. Here comes the Naga ult. Excellent, excellent illuminate there.
Into ult. Yep.
Umag is now down. Pudge hoping to get a pick-up here on the Proton. Success.
Not necessarily but still a very, very good trade for the Dire.
Yes, definitely. I mean, Sniper's the killer one. Well, that's 3 kills now that Pudge has got on Proton. I was about to say, and he was their mid-hero, but of course that's fairly redundant.
Missing middle.
Lua getting very, very high up on the Diffusal Blade. Wouldn't you have gotten rid of the Quelling Blade by now, or something, just to carry around one of those alacrities?
He doesn't really need it.
Well, doesn't it? You're about to initiate on a team fight.
Yeah, but he's about to finish it.
Maybe after the first Blade of Alacrity, I had to pick that up. But differences. Lua now creep blocked and spotted out by Radiant Wards. Pudge, you can see her.
Oh, Pudge.
Pudge. She's not gonna stay there.
Too hesitant. Ooh, we got some sick wards we've got coming out. Whose fish wards are these? I'm digging those. Who's Lua? We must have gotten those recently.
I saw them up on the market. Yeah, they haven't. There's still a glitch on the
Those are nice.
the kind of profile picture of them. Yeah, K's hooking. No, my grandmother's a better hooker than you jokes.
I don't mean to hate on K. I'm not saying he's a bad Pudge.
No, not at all. I don't play Pudge.
He doesn't need to be.
I don't play
I understand why
Pudge.
He doesn't take the opportunities he has. As Pudge, you're gonna have to get these narrow windows, and you just gotta take them when you can get them. I don't know.
I mean, you
I
know,
don't play Pudge either. I'm a terrible Pudge. I did not mean to say.
you throw 2, you miss 1,
Like I'm
you've landed 1 hook. You throw 100, you miss 50, you've landed 50 hooks.
It's not like they're super high mana cost or a super high cooldown. It's exactly
Yeah.
opposite.
No. What I've noticed with K is his Pudge. It's very much a kind of mental game with K. Like I've never seen such a big example of mood affecting skill. But like you saw there, he got 3 kills on Proton very quick succession. He just missed a pretty good opportunity, which he knew about. I think we might see him miss a few more now.
I think it's
almost magical.
I think I see the same thing.
It's almost magical for correlation. It doesn't quite make sense.
Mid tower is very low. It's going to be very interesting to see how these lanes go down. Oh, but mid's deniable. Oh, bad decision from Sniper. He needs to throw down the shrapnel. Shrapnel build, best build.
Shrapnel, of course, damaging buildings. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened with me. I was playing Kunkka and I was like, ha, Sniper? Yeah, you got range, but I got range. And it, I mean that to that extent it worked, but I could never back out as quick as I could because of the slow on shrapnel, and that's what got me.
Is maybe, I don't want to say it's the best ability in the game because there's a lot, but among non-ult abilities, shackle shot, shrapnel,
Teleport. I'm gonna throw teleport out there.
Yeah, teleport. It's in the top 10 non-ult abilities in the whole game. And the reason people think that Sniper's a noob hero is because they don't know how to use Trevor.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's useful in so many different situations.
Yeah,
it's basically
absolutely.
a combination of a Radiance and a Warlock ult with the ridiculous range. I mean, not a Warlock ult, I'm sorry. I mean a Warlock slow at a ridiculous range.
Well, I mean,
it's
not quite the Warlock slow, is it? I mean, that can get up to something like 80, 90% or something. But certainly early game, it's enough of a slow to kill you.
The movement speed is 30%. And it's about,
really?
At level 4, it's like 400 damage and 30% movement speed.
I'm gonna look that up later.
You can look at it on a Sniper's thing.
Oh no, sorry, I'm talking about Warlocks.
Level 4.
Warlocks.
Oh, Warlock, yeah. Warlock, no, I'm sorry, those are Sniper's numbers. Numbers. Warlocks, you're right, are higher.
But yeah, no, I mean, as I say, it was the slow and shrapnel that killed me. I think, just in terms of lane strategy there, I think Razor made a bit of a mistake. I was going to comment on it when it happened, but I was talking. There was a creep wave. Oh, the Pudge hook. There was that. He also pulled a wave of creeps beyond the tower, as if trying to, you know, bring them into the next creep wave so that the tower wouldn't take damage, kind of thing.
For Pudge. They pop drums. We're going to see a net here.
I'm gonna hold that thought. There's the net, it lands. Proton there as well, ready with the Frostbite. Illuminate about to be coming in to finish it off. Totally unnecessary. I mean...
Oh, a Proton! Sniper
out. From there, very, very good. Very, very, very good play.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
CM for Pudge. I mean, this CM has been very, very useful. So I want to say that's at least an even trade.
But, as we say this, Naga has now overtaken Sniper on the last hit chart.
Oh yeah, and net worth now 400 above.
But oh, you're right, it's net worth. Naga, they didn't do enough to shut her down early. They need to have Sniper follow Naga.
And actually only 300 gold off her Vanguard. 300 gold off her Vanguard. What I was saying, just because I want to finish this thought.
Enough to finish your Vanguard right now.
She still needs
the shield in the shop, in the stash.
But it's 1,100 for the health booster. Isn't that the last item?
I'm sorry, 50 gold. Sorry, she's 50 gold off.
50 gold. I'm being pedantic here. The point I was making about the Razor, he drew the creeps past as if you were trying to deny, make sure the tower didn't take any more damage. When it's that close to deny range, you probably want to just let it take a bit of damage, pull it off once it's below deny range, and then deny it.
And was going to be able to take it down with her and illusions. They needed to fortify.
Oh, this was kind of 2 waves previously to that. He had an opportunity to do that, and then yeah, Lua came in.
If they had fortified when Naga was pushing it.
Yes, very true. Very true. Very true.
Cash shrapnel, Umar. Cash shrapnel.
How are you doing?
Should I all chat cash shrapnel to Umar?
No. I think Dyer might object unless we start chucking hints out both ways, but who knows where that will end. Coddle here ready to chase off people who aren't there, but get some last hits. That shrapnel. I mean, making a very good choice there, picking up the sniper. I don't get the impression it's someone he's particularly kind of read up on and worked out the perfect strats for.
He plays a lot of sniper, but he doesn't play the shrapnel build.
Okay.
I've yet to convert him. I'm gonna get there.
I would, I mean, because this is very good. This is very good sniping. I thought we were looking at someone who
can't rush him.
Yeah.
But Naga is about to start getting a lot of work done, guys. And she's not even going for the Radiance build.
Bad news for you fans of towers out there.
The illusions are going to stay on the tower here. I'm interested to see how much damage they can dish out while this fight goes on. Because I think they're going to be able to take at least another quarter of the tower's health off, and that's...
takes down the Pudge. I missed that. I guess with the Help Keeper. So, if you do you watch a lot of pro games, Crumble?
I try and watch them when I can. I definitely do, yeah. I don't. What I'm not good at is keeping up with tournaments properly. What I do is I'm going to start doing that for anyone watching. But what I do is just watch random matches. Yes, sorry.
Have you seen the Miracle Naga Titan game? Have you seen this game?
If it is like kind of the Naga Siren game, then possibly. I don't remember which team we're playing, but it was the one where there was basically a Naga in every lane pushing the entire team.
Yeah.
For the entirety. It was 1v5.
Yeah. Basically, yes, it's that one. That was Miracle. He plays for Titan against DK.
That was an amazing game.
So that game, like, Lua played some Naga before that, but after that, like, Lua decided, okay, Naga's gonna be my main now. It converted him.
That happens, yeah. Sniper here got an invis. Looking for a pickoff. Looking for a pickoff. Mordic Fire would be easy meat.
But he doesn't see him.
Doesn't see him. Very close to seeing him. He should see him now though. Radiant have got wards there. Yep, there we go.
Which is what they need to do, but
they've got wards there, so they did manage to spot out the Cottle. I agree. It would definitely be a better idea for him.
Plenty of wards there.
Yeah. All the wards. I think they probably put the first one down and then wanted room control.
They're both about to die though, so.
Yep.
Yeah, you and I should cast that Naga game sometime. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I mean, I don't think, and let's avoid it, I don't think we've mentioned who actually wins the game. It was an amazing game, and Naga did some incredible carrying, and at various stages, it was literally 1 versus 5, and that's what makes the game amazing.
By 1 versus 5, we mean that 100% the one was winning, like it was dominating.
I remember, if we are talking, I remember a stage in the game where there was a Naga on each lane, and each Naga was winning that lane.
Well, I mean, it was. The just amazing thing was the extent how in the mid game. The number of times they let Naga Siren just walk by them and totally ignored her because they just assumed it was an illusion. Like that was the level of confusion that they had in her, where they just she was just constantly, you know, it was an amazing game. And you just get the song TP out whenever there's any doubt, and you get an immediate kill. Crystal Bane's gonna go in here. I'm not sure what her plan is.
Radiant's top tower.
That's the plan.
Oh, well played.
I mean, Sniper is such low health that actually will secure kills. Now, wow, can he juke? Can he juke? There we go. Oh! And it is literally the last damage I think they were going to get on her there, unless Pudge managed to land another hook that killed her.
He did have an urn rolling on her, so even if she had gotten away, she probably would have fallen.
I love the urn as an offensive item.
Yeah, I think it's underused. It's what? See, it's only 150 damage though.
But you get it so early. I mean, it's one of my instant pickups with Bloodseeker, because then if you can get up to a squishy support, you silence them and that does DOT. And then you earn them and that does DOT. And then you just hit them a couple of times and they explode and you get all your health back.
I'm a fan of saving it for saving the charges for the heals. I don't know. I haven't seen it used on a carry as a defensive item, other than like I haven't seen it used on someone like. Got this member.
Oh, Pudge.
To go on Naga here.
Pudge.
Needs to take it.
Pudge. Do now. You've got a teammate coming in. You can do it. You can do it. Get the lure.
What is he waiting on? Well, now he's standing still. Now he's not going to be able to catch her.
Now he's not going to know which one to dismember.
Razor's gonna be dead. Yeah, this was. I don't know. Again, the unnecessary hesitance by K-Drummer on the Pudge.
I mean, I'm assuming it was a decision to wait for team, or wait for a slightly better situation. But I think that was the best situation they were going to get.
Yeah, that was not a great decision.
Sniper here, running into the side shop to get a TP, but I think, especially with Naga illusions. Oh no, 10 seconds on them. He did pick up a TP though, right?
Naga,
Yes, he did, because
I think well, he has one. I don't know sure if he has one before. It's on cooldown.
Naga now going to TP and try and defend there.
To which Sniper can dominate a 3-on-3 game in the laning phase. Naga can do that and more in the mid game.
Yes.
And if she continues to farm like this,
Sniper
she
here.
will be able to get Radiance. Although she's going for Lincoln's first.
See, now this, if you're Sniper and you are Shadow Bladed and you initiate with Assassinate, you will do more damage than breaking the Shadow Blade with a right-click attack, unless you've got ridiculous damage.
Well, I think it also depends on your positioning though. Like if you're in a position where they have to run across you to get away, that's not necessarily true.
True. I mean, maybe Umag should have initiated from over.
Where he gets on one side of her, and Razor gets on the other, and she basically has to run through one or the other. Because Sniper can assassinate as she attempts to running away, while she passes through Razor's damaging.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. But one-on-one situations, I'm just basically saying there should be a lot more spamming of Assassinate, because 10-second cooldown.
Not spam Assassinate enough.
It's crazy.
For anything other than shrapnels, which you should also be spamming. That's why I think snipers should be building should build a killer, because you rush. If you're playing sniper right, you should be spamming both of your abilities.
And let's just say the obvious thing there. 10-second cooldown. You might think, okay, so I initiate with that. It's not going to be ready again.
I like what Radiant is doing here. They need to force the issue. They have a lot more 3-on-3 ability than the Dire does.
Naga illusions on defense. Actually going to take out a couple of.
What are they going to do? Oh, it's going to be a base race?
Radiant's Courier is down.
They don't have a lot of tower damage.
I think it might be. How many TP scrolls do we have?
They could be tearing through this base.
There is one TP scroll, and that is on Pudge. So this is going to be a base race.
Oh, Sniper, if only you were using shrapnel.
Well, they've got the.
Why aren't they teaming up on lanes?
Only Pudge has a TP. No other hero in the game has a TP.
Okay, they're gonna TP back.
No other hero in the entire game has a TP, so that's the only one we're gonna see.
Go back for
Radiant. Oh, very clever, pulling off the mid wave to halt that mid push.
Naga next to him. I'm not sure what the point of that was. I think he thought it was like a chin.
Pudge getting a beautiful hook off there straight after 4-star. Unfortunately, Proton popping a Shadow Blade. Elsa then just getting immediately netted. Pudge in a horrible position here. Run, Pudge. Run, Sniper.
Diffusal blade too strong.
Yeah. The unmentioned fact, just quickly about the Sniper combo, is it is kind of hard to think, okay, well, I can initiate with it, 10-second cooldown, I might not have it to use it again. That's another use for Shrapnel. You initiate on someone, pop Shrapnel. If they try and run away down and you put it in an intelligent place, they're moving much slower for a fair radius. So, yeah, Shrapnel builds, spamming Assassinate, OP.
Radiant's top barracks is being attacked.
And this should be GG here.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Well, I mean, I think all of the Dire heroes have been played to the very best that they could have been played. The Radiant heroes, I think, are possibly better heroes for the mode, but perhaps people aren't quite as familiar with them. I'm not sure.
If it was me, I would have loved to see like a Naga PL and like Terrorblade come out. That would have been that's what you want to do on 3-on-3 because illusions are so strong.
And then you get an OD. 400 extra damage on illusions.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, I think there does need to be more anti-illusion in Dota. That would be my
Well, I
'Cause
remember, well, I don't know if you were watching programs, but there was a while where there was like a lot of PL play.
nice hook there on Mordic.
And a lot of Naga play, but that's kind of fallen apart.
Well, it's not that so much. It's and I completely understand not doing it as well or having different opinions. I'm not saying it's like, oh, this is stupid, they should fix it. But a lot of the play that people don't like and complain make unfun games, just from a what is fun perspective, involve games where you can be winning, but then one of the heroes has got mana drain and illusions. And you're talking about PLs, you're talking about anti-mages, Nagas.
I think the problem is just that people don't like playing against illusions for a variety of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons, and I hear this a lot, especially from newer players, is they say, I don't know which one to attack. You know? Which one do I hit? And when you try to make plays and you just don't know who to attack, I think people are often very frustrated by that. And there's no way to counter that. There's no way to counter the illusions. That's sort of people say, well, how do you deal with PL when he has a mass of illusions and you can't figure out which one to kill? And I'm a single target damage hero. What am I supposed to do? It's sort of a case where if you don't pick well and you don't strategize well,
yes,
you just be totally out of luck.
It becomes God mode by default, basically.
Well, I mean, there are ways to deal with it if you see it coming and if you counter it correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
you have to counter it.
I will keep saying OD whenever I see, you know, a PL or anything like that, because his Q does extra damage to illusions.
Don't know to do that.
And but even so, I mean, like you could have picked your mid, and OD generally needs to go mid or in specific off lanes.
I mean, there's other ways to counter it though.
But that's my
any sort of big AOE.
Very true. Warlock can be great. I mean, that's just my kind of. I think that would be a game improvement, not something I think is broken and has to be fixed. But
disagree with that.
But I think, or the other thing I was thinking, an item, maybe an AOE damage item, like other than Shiva's Guard, or an item that does extra damage to illusions, or
I can see that.
Something, because there are abilities that do that.
Some way to figure out which is the real one and which one is the illusion. Maybe.
Yep.
Some way to deal with that.
A gem of true sight, perhaps, makes the illusions show up like they would if they were your teammates.
Yeah. Maybe like a dustable vision for that, or a ward that does, or maybe say that true sight does that, or I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple of different ways you can take it.
A few different ways you can do it. Yeah.
The big thing that I would like to see, while on the subject of a good song from Naga, while we're on the subject of things that we want to see the game changed. My big thing is, when are we going to make it so that camps cannot stack? That's my main thing. That's the number one thing I think makes games not fun.
That's a broken thing to you, because I mean it's a massive part of the game mechanic.
I wouldn't say broken. I don't mean that it's unfair or anything. I just think it makes the game less fun. I think the game would be more fun if camps did not stack. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think you would need to make cap. Maybe this is what they were trying to deal with. Oh, hook there from Pudge. Radiant on the run, unfortunately, from the rest of the team. The Dismember not enough to finish off even the Kotl, and now K-Drummer in danger of running into the entire team. Looking for a TP. Proton, where's the Frostbite on cooldown, I imagine? Elsa possibly going too far. Proton's got Shadow Blade. Proton got Shadow Blade.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right now.
Elsa. The game sense.
They just can't catch him.
And now it's definitely not a safe place to farm. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, but gets away. Proton there, I think, was in the wrong position when he did his ult. If he'd done it...
He needed to move in front of him.
Yeah, then he would have had to run through it or around it or something.
Is much more important. You're not going to have extra heroes there for the lockdown, so you need to make sure you attack the single hero from the two different angles.
Absolutely,
This game is over.
It is. It's been well fought though. I've definitely enjoyed it.
Oh, I agree. But as soon as Sniper left Naga's lane, it was over. Their only hope was to just really shut down Naga hard in the laning phase.
Yep.
But illusions are just so strong in 3-on-3. Too strong.
I always underestimate Naga. I think I did it before you actually managed to join the chat. I was saying, you know, I do feel like Radiant have stronger heroes.
Have you played against us when we
I've never played against your team. It's actually something we've never done properly.
That's true.
Never, ever. We should do it. We should cast it.
Well, we'll give you a show of it sometime.
Nothing like a little cool down.
That's the problem, actually. You've seen a lot of our strategies. Well, we'll come up with something. It'll be good. It'll be good. Radiant is still fighting it out to the bone.
Admirably.
Admirably, 100%. Yeah, Umag there. Don't think that net is gonna, yeah, not a makeable play.
Yeah.
Illuminate coming here,
Where's
but
the spammer, guys?
you know, Illuminate's
Bloodstone on sniper.
great for kind of harassing into the fountain, but Pudge is particularly good at hooking into the fountain, so have a care, gentlemen. Sniper almost with a diffusal blade up as well.
Is that what he's going for?
It looks like.
Interesting.
He even put the crits on hold for that, looks like.
Missing bottom.
You know what actually could be a very good item on sniper?
Hmm?
Orchid.
Middle barracks is under attack.
Yes.
Orchid sniper
See
could be
that.
very interesting.
I mean, it would certainly negate a lot of the problems he has.
Sort of Clink-esque, gives him more mana so he can spam, which he should be.
Radiant's middle barracks has been Dire has
and,
fallen.
Extra damage from the silence mitigates the fact that you're not buying extra damage.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be legit.
Oh, too early.
Oh!
Song's still going. What was his plan?
Song's still going in Razor ult. I mean, it was a Razor ult that got him.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately, Song doesn't cancel things like that. Last tier 4 going down here on Radiant. The Radiant, I just like to see this and I like to notice it. Every single building destroyed on Radiant side. I like that. Clean up behind yourselves. Winning teams. Oh, the hook gets an illusion. GG, well played. Well, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, good game all around. I don't think anyone here played badly. But not too strong. Illusion's too strong.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Crottle to harass. I mean, it might have turned out differently if things like Razor had managed to get more farm, but unfortunately,
Yeah, I think Razor.
there were a lot of comments in the chat about just please let me farm.
Great 3v3. But I just, he's not a playmaker outside of, I think in 3 and 3.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably not the best pick.
that might have been again. I was saying that I think Radiant had the better heroes. So that might have been my bad. Razor not suited to 3 on 3. I know Jeff enjoys Razor a lot. Elsa the Queen.
Yeah,
So yeah, could have been that.
yeah.
Now, I'm gonna end that stream there.
Good game.
Good game all round. Should probably say that to the. Oh no, they've all left. Whatever. And yeah, pleasure casting. Let's do it again.
Indeed.